friends, and welcome to our core and stretch class. You need a mat, and that's it. Actually, you don't even need a mat. You just need yourself on the floor. So if you don't have a mat, don't worry. You don't need to be fancy about it. You just need space on the floor to do a workout. So feel free to set yourself up on a blanket, whatever you need to do, and we're going to get started. We'll warm up a little bit before we get going. And we're going to do that with some cat-cows. So make your way onto your hands and knees. Place your hands underneath your shoulders and your hips over top of your knees. Take an inhale, drop the belly and lift up. Exhale, round the spine, press into the ground. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. A few more times. Last one. Good. Walk your hands forward, tuck your toes, come on up into a high plank. This can always be done on your knees. Just keep your shoulders and your knees in a straight line, or your shoulders and your toes in a straight line. Press the floor away. We're here for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. All right, so what we're going to do today is a little bit of Tabata style core. Where did I leave my phone? Oh no, we've lost the timer. Hang on. Please hold while your party connects. I don't know. I must have lost my phone, but you know what I do have is my watch. So when in doubt, fitness folks always have a timer somewhere. So we're going to do Tabata style. Sorry for the distraction, which is 20 on, 10 off. We're going to go between 2 different exercises, and 10 seconds of a break goes really, really quickly. So be ready to do your transition in those 10 seconds after working for 20. First exercise, we're going to do a hollow body into a bicycle crunch. This is a tough one. I'm going to show you the toughest version and then scale it back from there. So you're going to come into a hollow body with your arms by your ears. This is the most challenging one. And you're going to keep your lower leg lifted as you lift up into a bicycle crunch. Lift up. So you're doing a V-up, you're doing a hollow body, you're doing a bicycle. It's all going on. Option 2. Keep your feet down and still do the rest of it with the upper body. Notice my bottom foot is still down. Option number 3. Keep your legs down and then just bring your knee and your elbow together, but crunch instead of doing a full V-up. So I'm going to do those one more time, a couple reps of each. Option 1, bottom leg stay up. Option 2, upper body still comes up, but the feet are resting on the ground. Option 3, feet stay down, shoulders lift just to a crunch. Second exercise is a side plank. We're going to add a super slow hip dip, down to the ground and up. Down to the ground and up. So we're doing high side plank with a hip dip. If that's too much, I'll show you what to do when we get there, but we're going to get right into it, starting with hollow body and bicycle. Pick a variation that works for you. No shame in this game. Any of them are totally fine. Let's start this watch so that I have a timer. All right, 3, 2, 1, begin. Keep breathing throughout. And rest. Place your right hand on your mat. This is a modification option to keep the bottom knee down. Otherwise, we're coming up. Ready, set, go. Add in that hip dip. You can have your feet one in front of the other, or you can stack. Good job, keep it up. 2, 1, rest. Come back to your back. We will do the other side, just not yet. 3, 2, 1, bicycle. Yogi, no. Crazy dog. 5 seconds. And rest. Now place your left hand on the mat. Get ready. Get set. Begin. Up and down, side plank dips. Three, 2, 1. Nice. We're going to do that whole thing one more time. So right side and the left side. Hollow body bicycles. Ready, set, go. Five seconds. And rest. Right hand on the ground. Three, 2, 1, go. Two, 1, rest. All right, it's the last set. Get yourselves ready. Finishing it up. Last time on this round. Ready? Set. Go. Three, 2, 1, rest. Left hand on the mat for the final side plank variation. Two, 1, go. Four seconds. 2, 1, rest. All right, we have made it through round 1. Kudos to you. We're on to the next, which is going to be a bird dog. Traditionally, a bird dog is done with the hands here, similar to that cat-cow position to start, but we're going to extend opposite arm, opposite leg, reach into a straight line, and then release. Switch, opposite arm, opposite leg, and release. So you can choose to join me in that one, or you can up the game and take that into a plank, keeping your hips facing down, extend opposite arm, opposite leg, and keep switching that way. That's up to you and how you want to go about it. We're going to get started in 3, 2, 1, begin. Great job. You guys try not to let the back arch. 3, 2, 1, flip over onto your back. Our second exercise looks like this. We're reaching for our heels with the shoulder blades lifted. Join me in 3, 2, 1, go. Side to side. Keep those shoulder blades up, 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 and your lower back crushed into the mat. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're back to it. Bird dog, flip over. Get ready, set, go. And rest. Flip over for your penguins or your heel touches. Call them whatever you'd like. Ready? Go. Side to side. Keep the shoulder blades lifted up off the ground. Really reach for each heel. You got it. And rest. All right, we're halfway there. We got 2 more sets to go. We're already almost to the stretching part. You guys are doing great. Get ready, get set, begin. And rest. All right, heel touches, 3rd round. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. And rest. Okay, my friends, we've got 1 more round. We got this. We can do it 1 more time. You ready? 3, 2, 1, go. And rest. All right, let's finish up with those heel touches. And we've got a few planks to do and we're done. Well, we're done with the core part. Then we get to stretch. Ready, set, go, heel touch. Halfway there. Three, 2, 1, rest. Okay, we're gonna finish up. What do we got? 1 minute, perfect. We're gonna do 3 planks and then we'll stretch. Our first plank is, what did I write down? I can't even read my handwriting. Oh, plank rainbows. Coming into our forearm plank, which we haven't even done any of these today. Forearms are on the ground. We're in our plank. You're gonna dip your hips to the right and then come up and over like a rainbow and dip to the left. Got it? 20 seconds of your life, you can do it in a plank. 3, 2, 1, go, dip, dip, dip. You got it. Side to side. And rest. Next up, we're doing plank rocks. Forward and backward. Come back into that plank. Shift, forward, back. Ready, set, go. After this, we've got 1 more plank, and then we stretch. Keep your body in a perfectly straight line. Just use your toes. Sorry for the lighting. It definitely doesn't know where to keep the leg. Three, 2, 1. Our final plank is on our hands. We're gonna tap the right shoulder, then tap the left shoulder. Take your feet wide, wide, wide as your mat. Ready, set, go. Don't let the hips wiggle. Keep them as still as you possibly can. Do you feel your core engage when you do that? Yes, you got it. Keep going, keep going. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, drop the knees. Child's pose. Let your hips sit back on your heels and reach your arms forward. Forehead comes to the mat and rests down. Roll your way on up and into an upward dog or cobra. So you can come here, you can lift your legs off. If this is a lot, you can take a baby cobra like this. Try to keep your shoulders away from your ears. Maybe take a look over your right shoulder and your left shoulder. Draw your chin to your chest. And release yourself onto your belly. Your right hand, make it a pillow. Grab your left foot. Make sure your left hip stays down on the mat. Sometimes it wants to open up. Try to keep it down. And think about lifting your left kneecap up off the ground. Woo, do you feel that stretch in the front of the left leg? So good. You can even close your eyes here. Start to relax. The hard work is done. Unless you find stretching to be challenging, which is not wrong. If this is the hard work, then good job. But a lot of people find comfort in stretching. Slowly release. We'll switch to the other side. Same thing, keep that right hip down. And maybe even think about lifting your right kneecap off the ground and really feel that stretch. Release your right leg. Take your hands by your rib cage. Push yourself up. Tuck your toes. Peel your hips up. Downward facing dog. Let your feet pedal out. So bend your left leg and bend your right leg. Drop your knees, keep your hips over your knees, and slide your hands forward into a puppy pose. Your chest is going to melt down towards the mat. Your hips are going to stay up towards the sky. Walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Take an inhale as you lift your left arm up to the sky. And then exhale, slide your left hand over to the right, palm facing up until your left ear and shoulder come to the mat for thread the needle. Release that stretch, put your left hand back on the mat. Inhale, right arm up, and exhale, slide that hand all the way through until your right shoulder and ear hit the Think about gently pressing the back of the hand and the arm into the ground. Feel that stretch in the shoulder. Come on back to center. Take your right leg, cross it over your left. I'm going to do that facing you. So this would be your left leg. Take your right leg, cross it over your left like that, and then sit back so that you're in between your legs. You should end up looking like this, with one knee on top of the other. If they're not, totally fine. Just try to get them that way. They might not be completely lined up over one another, but try to get them there. And then notice, are you sitting all wonky? Can you lift yourself up maybe and scoot yourself so that both of your sit bones are on the mat? Pull your legs in towards your body. And then at least stay here. If you'd like to add on, you're welcome. Walk your feet outwards a bit, and you'll feel that stretch even deeper in your hips. So find that place that feels like a good stretch for you, and stay there. You'll walk yourself forward a bit. Nice long spine, and you'll feel that stretch in the hips. You walk your way back up. You'll switch the foot that's on top. So just take your top leg and put it on the bottom. Hug your foot in and cross your top leg over. Even out your knees. Get both sit bones on the mat. Tuck your feet in and then either keep them there, or if you'd like to add on to the stretch, walk your feet out to the sides until you feel like, ooh, that's a good enough stretch for me. And then you can allow yourself to walk forward a bit. Keep a long spine if you can. And walk your way on up. Unravel the feet and bring them together into a butterfly. Slide your heels towards your body. Your knees can be wherever they are. Totally fine if they're up there. It's all good. Drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Keep this shoulder down. And just let gravity do the work of bringing the knees down gently as we stretch the neck. If you're looking for a little bit more here in this next stretch, take the fingers, walk them out. Woo, yeah, that's a deep stretch. So funny, some of these stretches look so minuscule, but feel so intense. Come back to center, bring that hand in if you extended it. Drop your other ear to the other side. Make sure the shoulder stays down. And then check yourself. I just had noticed that I'm like totally sitting forward. Are you sitting forward, backward? Are you sideways? Can you align your head over your shoulders, over your hips? If you like more of a stretch, walk those fingers out. And release. Good. Bring the knees together. Bring yourself into that tabletop position that we were in before and slide your left foot forward. Rise up. we're coming into a lizard pose. So walk your left foot over to the left side of your mat if you have a mat. If you don't, just walk your foot over to the left. And then bring your hands on the inside of your left leg. You might need to slide your right foot back in order to get your left knee over your left ankle. We're aiming to get the hips towards the mat here. So let that happen in whatever capacity your body will allow. Everybody's body looks different and moves differently. So if you don't look the same as me, that's fine. If you feel good here on your hands, stay there. If you're looking for a deeper stretch and your body allows, you're welcome to come to your forearms. And slowly start to press your way up. Slide your left foot back and swap it out with the right foot. Take your foot over to the right side of your mat, hands on the inside of your leg. Taking your hips down for your lizard stretch. And if you'd like to deepen the stretch and your body allows, you can definitely come down to your forearms. But that's just an added option if your body is needing that. It's okay if it's not. Start to work your way back up and out. Slide your legs back. Kick your feet over to the side and come to a seated position. Bring both feet out in front of you. Flex your toes up to the sky. If you have very tight hamstrings, bend your knees slightly. If you're all good, you can keep them straight as we inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, reach forward, 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 forward until you find that sticky spot. You'll feel that your hamstrings will let you know, like, oh, that's it. That's as far as we're going to go today. I'm going to hang out right there. Slowly walk your way up. Reach your hands behind your back. Press down and away as they interlace. This is our final stretch, so enjoy it. And release. All right, my lovely friends. Thank you for joining me for Core and Stretch today. I hope you're feeling good and ready to enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you in the next one, whenever that may be. Toodaloo.